What up, niggas? Welcome to Movie Talk.
What's out, everybody? I'm back speaking resident supervillain Mr. J. Washington. We're here with the episode 8 review for DC Universe's Swamp Thing. And if you ain't seen this shit yet, it's gonna be spoilers. Oh, fuck.
It's gonna be spoilers, just because we're gonna go through the episode and shit and give you the rundown of what's going on.
Oh, fuck. Winston Marshall.
Hey, Marshall. Marshall, what's good? AKA the swaggy blerd. You know what? I'm just gonna get off the jump. I'm still mad. We went through a whole episode of everybody talking about what Alec is, and not once did they call him the goddamn Swamp Thing. Not
no, that's the first thing. The second thing we need to address, for everybody in the comments was like, Jennifer Beals is black. She had black. Let me tell you something. First of all, ain't nobody trying to discredit her blackness, okay? She ain't got that much melanin on the fucking show, okay?
And on top of that, that's fine. Someone said I must be young and shit like that. That's fine. I've never seen Flashdance. I do apologize to Jennifer. I would never.
I forgot that was the chick from Flashdance.
I would never erase someone's blackness. But literally, the older she gets, which happens to most black people, a lot of her melanin is starting to go. So she's becoming whiter and whiter as far as I go. So that was never our intent.
And look,
I found
out she from the crib. You know what I'm saying? She from Chicago. My bad. You know what I'm saying? She was a grand marshal at the Thanksgiving parade in the city. You know what I'm saying? She from the hometown. You know what I'm saying? My apologies. But all y'all coming to Jennifer Beals is half black.
But what's funny to me is that motherfuckers are so quick to re-comment the same shit the person right above them
said it!
Instead of either just liking it or giving us some new information. None of y'all said nothing that was new. Like, y'all...
We fucked up, okay? Like I said, we weren't researching who the fuck is in this show. Nigga, have you watched these episodes?
But I really gotta pick a beef with this nigga that said that this show is better than Doom Patrol.
That's concerning!
I don't know what rock you smoking, but past that shit, nigga.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I need all of the Ajax that is included in your crack rock.
I'm just saying, whatever meth you bought from Walter White, I would love to know where you got it. Because
I want to know if you got that Pookie from New Jack City crack. You know what I'm saying? And it just keep calling me, man.
My nigga got that Florida man bath salts out here, and this motherfucker
nigga, you got that Tyrone Biggums out here. Cocaine in a can.
My nigga got that Percocet. Molly Percocet.
How did you tell me something? At least the villains are in the talking roach and the talking rat. First of all, that shit was hilarious.
That shit was fucking hysterical.
And it was a callback and a build up all the way through with that.
Exactly.
With Swamp, now you try to give the show a chance, right? We see Avery got his ass shot. Now this motherfucker hallucinating. He in the woods. Who there? Who there? Who there? Like he gonna fight somebody. He been shot in the knee and the shoulder. You ain't gonna be fighting. Who dead? I got this knife. I cut you.
Lucille ass almost shot him in the face again. This hallucination. His daddy fucking was making fun of his ass, and he got dragged into a. That was dope. When
the swamp dragged his daddy dead to fight and fight on
fire. Just
it's hot! It's hot! Every day he got dropped into the fire like the beginning of Hell's Kitchen, nigga. Like it's the OJ's going, fire! Fire!
I'm just waiting for fucking, what's his name? Goddamn Gordon Ramsay to walk in and be like, you're nothing but an idiot sandwich. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my nigga. Bloody hell, get the fuck out of the kitchen.
So it's like, you got all that happening. We finally get to see another city outside of Murray. We go to Atlanta, Georgia, you know what I'm saying? We get to the home of the CDC, where the shit with The Walking Dead starts anyway. But the dopest thing, like, we see Abby's boss. Abby's boss is none other than Adrienne Barbeau, and it's so dope to see her in it, because she was in the original Swamp Thing movies. Like, I'm glad you have that connection, you know, to the original ones. But then shit gets weird again, okay? So then Nathan Ellery from the Conclave show up, was like, yeah, I know you got a patient by the name of Alec Holland. She was like, he's not my patient.
Forgive me for 2 seconds. I don't mean to be rude. Like, just keep telling them what you're talking about. I gotta go answer this real fast. I'll be back in like 60 seconds.
Okay,
it's fine. Just keep going.
This is the most blackest unprofessional shit ever.
So, look, nigga, I'm trying to book another job. Calm down.
Oh, just let me do this shit myself. So anyway, Nathan Ellery show up. He like, yo, you got this patient named Alec Holland. She's like, he's not a patient. He's, and we both like say Swamp Thing. don't say shit. You know what I'm saying? This is really fucked up. So, how do you feel about this, Winston? Oh, you don't?
No, I mean, it's fine. I'm still here. I'm still here.
No.
I just need to send this text message. I don't want to be rude on camera.
No. I'm going to talk to,
Is this what you do when you at home alone, just talking to your imaginary friends?
Yeah, don't you fucking judge me what I do in my life. That's how I live my life, okay? One day at a time, all right? Ain't that right, buddy? Cool. So, yeah. This was a great review. And so, anyway, we found out...
shit.
Avery gets dragged by Avery's still hallucinating. All of a sudden he wake up, it's this big green thing, swamp thing's over him. And the only thing I said was, put your dick on his forehead. Put your swampy dick on his forehead. Just have it slosh when it come out of
Ew. Jesus Christ.
And so Avery in the bed, this nigga that tucked Avery in bed, basically, and then put moss on his knee. This nigga got vines coming out of the Avery like, ah! What is it? He's like, it is set in moss. It will heal the wound. Harlan, is that you? You there? That you?
All I know is when he said it's the moss and you could tell it had come from him and whatnot, that's that shit that they be like, somebody always comes out with a scientific study telling women that like the more like semen you ingest, like the healthier like your lungs are, some shit like
Ladies,
that.
listen, they say semen is a great source of protein. Now here's the thing. You want someone
it's like good for your teeth, it like whitens your teeth.
Man, let me tell you something, it can clean up your skin too, ladies. Now, I'm not just, why are we having this discussion?
Well, the point is because the nigga woke up with some nigga's juice on him, talking about it's gonna heal him, and he looked down and he was like, "Wow, it is closing my wound." Like,
and then, first of all, then this motherfucker gets up all calm. Anybody that should know, my Cortana then tried to pick up on it. I don't want to talk to you, Cortana. All right, this is all happening while we record.
There's a lot going on today. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, these reviews all the way to the end are gonna be hilarious because we just don't care no more. Like, we really don't care.
We watched the episodes.
The one nigga that said he loved the show, good for you. Come watch it because we still go.
Bless you.
We go still.
Blessings
we'll
upon
still
you.
talk about it.
Blessings upon you.
But you're the only person probably giving this shit a 5 because once again you done went and sniffed everything underneath the kitchen sink and thought that was a good thing to do before watching the show.
Also, why the fuck did we need a whole 15-minute scene with Avery and Swamp Thing talking? So, oh, I can help change you, get you back together. I got Woodrow. You don't know what it's like to be like this. I want to be a real man.
I want to be a real boy.
Do you not know I had hoes in other area codes?
I've been sticking my dick in the marsh this whole time.
I've been sticking my dick in the marsh. I get horny. Do you know how bad that is? Have you ever had to fuck Pete Moss?
Jesus.
It doesn't kiss back. It is not a gentle lover.
Funny story. I told you what happened to me in summer camp, right?
No, but
so there's an adult summer camp that
I
happens.
sound like it sounds like the story you hear on American Pie.
I know. Okay. So there's an adult summer camp that I go to every year if I can, and I was there with my girlfriend Kristen. And she really wanted to, like, we both wanted to, like, have sex outside. She's like, I really want to have sex in a canoe. So we went looking for one, but there wasn't one. There was these paddle boats that had all this swamp water in it and shit like that. So we just decided, all right, we're going to have sex on this tree instead. So we started having sex on the tree, and immediately I'm like, what's itching? That's kind of weird. I was like, I really hope we didn't touch poison oak. That could be fucking awful. But we kept going, and right before we were almost done, I was like, no, something's wrong. My whole body itches now. Of course, I pull out my flashlight. Nigga, we are covered in ants. We had stepped on an anthill and did not realize it, and we were covered in motherfucking ants. So now we're sprinting back naked to the cabin, trying to beat ants off and shit like that, and get in the shower. But it's like, what's wrong? Shut up. Get everybody out the bathroom.
Tell you what
it was
happened.
terrible.
Tell you what, those are all nigga ants. Because what happened was, it was one ant, because ants roll in colonies, right? Yeah. And there was one ant like, nigga, it is a nigga fucking a white chick here, bro. You should come get this close-up look. Jesus bro, he Christ. Is beasting her on this birch. Like, he is fucking on the fern gully. Like, he is really, he's dicking on deadwood. Like,
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
So, anyway,
oh god.
We after all this shit with Holland Sutherland. He says, so Holland tells her, there's a boat coming. How you know that boat coming? The swamp.
Bitch, I talked to the green.
The swamp brought the boat. This motherfucker look out the window. Well, I'd be damn. They go boat for real. Think Holland. Like, what? Nigga, you not supposed to be just cheesing and smiling. It is a green leaf. There is a vegetable smoothie walking around.
Well, you forgot at one point he said some shit that he didn't like. He almost beat his ass. Remember he slammed the bunk bed? He said,
I'm sorry, doctor. I'm sorry, doctor. So I sound like Little Shop of Horrors. I'm sorry, doctor.
Anyway, while this is all happening, Abby Arcane has been pulled off the case. Her Asian homie, who she explained that what happened to Alec, has been shipped off to what they say?
Bangladesh.
So he gone. Which sucks. I feel bad for the actor. He ain't going to be able to do the rest of the show.
Hey, they took him and Abby had pizza and Jack Daniels. He, 1 o'clock in the morning, he go home drunk as fuck. He walked down the street, a black SUV, doors open up for us, jump out like, Dr. Edwards, come with us.
Hit him in the head, and then his ass is thrown in the back of the truck, and he's gone to Bangladesh. And so Abby shows up, and Michael Beach, who's playing
Nathan
Ellery, is essentially like, hey, so we know you know about this. Well, he didn't say Swamp Thing. We know you know about this thing.
Alec Holland and something in the swamp and shit.
That's like making all the things. So we need him, and she's like, "You gonna stay the fuck away from my man?
Stay fuck."
So she a ride or die though. Like she didn't seem like it at first because she was about to fuck Mulatto Matt. But she a ride or die.
Yo, she didn't got some of that swampy dick. Like he just showed it to her.
Do you not remember he stuck his tentacles inside her?
I know,
last episode?
and yeah, she probably came, and then one time he was like, "Excuse me, Abby, I have to go piss." And then she went picking around the corner.
Like, I'm gonna go get a Kool-Aid out of the fridge. Do you want anything?
Like, so walking around the house. He already walking around ass naked, but he's sweaty naked though.
No, but you did exactly. When you done fucking like, I need a juice. I'll be right back. He's like, I'm gonna go get some swamp water. You want anything?
Would you like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
How about a Hot Pocket?
So Avery gets Woodrow, tells him, that Holland's alive. They go to the swamp, and, Avery and Woodrow, they're talking to Holland, and he's like, who the fuck else did you bring here? And he goes off.
Their commandos be coming out of nowhere. It looks like they had ARs, but what they really had was like liquid nitrogen
guns.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, Holland turns his motherfucking hand into a spike.
Which, pause for 2 seconds. The reason why I thought they were ARs because they had laser sights. What fucking liquid nitrogen tank needs a laser sight? That doesn't fucking make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
That shit looks like a goddamn flamethrower. Why do you need a goddamn laser sight?
What do you need? Like, it's going to move behind. So at first they was spraying him, and he was just tossing motherfuckers.
Well, because he, like you said, he formed a spike, and then they were spraying, and there was just shit going, and then he said, "I told you to leave."
And just got one dude
niggas right in the throat. Like,
I know, dude was like, "I didn't get paid for this shit." My mama told me not to take this job.
No, we should run it back. I bet you it's the only black dude that was, because there was one black dude that crew.
And that nigga was shaking and shivering.
He was scared as fuck. He didn't want to be there. He said, these white people brought me out here with a laser scope on a liquid nitrogen tank that don't make no goddamn sense.
They told me I'm just shooting some doctor. Now it's this motherfucking creature. This thing.
No, because they never said it.
This green leafy thing. No, nigga, the swamp thing. Anyway, so then all of a sudden they can't get him down. Woodrow and Sutherland shoot this mog with a shotgun. Next thing you know, they finally got him down. They turn him into a swamp sickle. And here come Abby. Talking about, Alec, my baby!
Yo, I hope all of a sudden this where we find out that she's actually been studying hella martial arts and she starts fucking these niggas up. That'd be great. That would be great.
So just start jump spin kicking niggas like,
go full electron on their ass, bro.
She sound like Ty Mock in The Last Dragon, nigga.
Oh God.
So
you come right out of a comic book.
Soul Brother number 1.
Nah, whoa, Black Dynamite. I know you were talking all that jazz. Now it's time for Bullhorn
to get over into that ass.
And then it's like, motherfucker. Had to replace the actor and
shit. Anaconda malt liquor, it makes gives you woo.
Oh, that reminds me of Undercover Brother. General's fried chicken. It's butt kicking. Hey,
On a scale of 1 to 5,
yeah.
What do you give this episode?
You know what? I'll actually give it a 2. We got to bump up on a number for me, just from the standpoint that I thought the fight at first I was pissy because I was like, did you run out of budget already? Because it's nothing but just fog and just like body shadows flying. But that whole fight sequence was pretty cool. I thought the hallucinations that Sutherland was going through were pretty cool. Like you said, it was nice to see what's her name from the original.
Adrienne Barbeau.
See that. So I'll give it and the Asian dude getting bopped upside his head was kind of funny. So I'll give that a 2. But that's about as much you're going to get from me.
Bop it!
Bag it. Tag it. Bangladesh it. Fuck the marsh it. The marsh.
I give it a 2.5 because I laughed so much and I sat there. I watched this whole episode with my head pounding this shit because nobody would say Swamp Thing. The whole time I'm like, say it! I was pouting for real.
Well, I do have a question. We are both very annoyed by this, and every time it happens, every time they're like, yeah, it's like this weird thing. We all like, we get super close to the TV like Swamp Thing.
Say it.
Yeah, like a thing that seems to be able to regenerate. Oh, God damn it.
Fuck.
It's like, it's like he's regenerated from the swamp. Say it. It's like his human body regenerated from the swamp. Son of a bitch. Yes. So, but I'm not gonna. But
what fell?
I don't know what fell. But
one of my Funko Pops fell. Hit me in the head.
But all I was gonna say is, if I'm being honest, you know how many things that we watch and they just blatantly write the title in it and we get mad as hell?
T'Challa tried to take me out because I was told.
Well, yeah, because I
don't blame. Okay, so 2.5. Anyway, it's 2 more episodes of this, then it's all done. This is the week of San Diego Comic-Con, so while you're seeing this, I'm in San Diego. Finna see what they talk about with DC Universe with this. They say they got some stuff. They're doing posters, so we don't know. Tell the people how they can reach you.
The Swaggy Blerd, THESWAGGYBLERD. That's Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all the goodness. Yeah. And, based on what message I got another message. Hold on. Once I find out what's going on with that, you might see me on another big thing coming up, and if that's the case, I'll let you know before that happens.
Well, I'm just an average nigga sitting around here trying to make something happen, so as always, you can just follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. J Washington. That's MRJAYWSHINGTON. Hey, also, can you please join my Patreon, my Supervillain Squad, because I want to do better videos, and Patreon is only $5 a month, and if you do that, I can buy better shit and make this a whole expense, make this not even expensive, but look
this
better.
This nigga shooting this on an iPhone 3GS.
If you join my Patreon now, you have a chance to win a Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy of Breakthrough, starring Christy Metz, Mike Coulter.
Oh, when the kid dies?
Yeah, when the kid dies and come back to life. So if you join the Patreon, you have a chance to win that. So please,
I really like Christy Metz.
Join my Patreon.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you're probably not gonna get the digital code. You'll get the Blu-ray and the DVD, but I'm probably gonna take the digital code out of here, just as a heads up.
Join the Patreon. Also,
Luke Cage in this bitch.
I said Mike Coulter is in.
I didn't hear you. Yo, my nigga, the president from 24, Dennis Haysbert in this. Allstate, are you in good hands? It's pretty good.
I have a podcast called the Mad Tight Podcast.
Oh, but that nigga Venom in here. Not the good Venom. I'm talking about the shitty one.
You mean to tell me Tom Hardy was a good Venom?
Yeah.
Where you get caught up on everything, the Marvel and DC live action cinematic universes, this barbershop talk for nerds, whatever the fuck this nigga's talking about.
Okay, go ahead, finish. I'm sorry. You finish, nigga.
I got t-shirts. You can get them different places. Go to tpublic.com, put in Mr. J Washington, get a Mad Titan Podcast t-shirt. Get a Black Villains Matter t-shirt at blackvillainsmatter.bigcartel.com. And a certified supervillain shirt at Zone 10 Customs. Zone 10 Customs. Hit them up. Tell them I got them. Say it. Whatever you gotta say.
No, it's fine. I was just gonna say, I just want to remind y'all that faith and love can create a mountain of hope and sometimes even a miracle. That this nigga can finish his sentence.
and not a Swamp Thing. Did you just step it back? No, I know what you was doing. Hey!
Nah, nigga, the fucking Spider-Man.
I know what it was.
You don't remember what he did at the grocery
store? Again, I want to apologize to Jennifer Beals for not acknowledging your blackness.
I also apologize. Seriously, I would never, ever in a million years ever do that.
You have real blackness. We will acknowledge that. Rachel Dolezal, that bitch could go burn in a suntanning booth. That is something we won't ever acknowledge nor claim. Okay? Holla at y'all later. Black power forever. Black girls rock. My melanin popping. And Swamp Thing stuck his dick in the marsh. Peace.